Hey, got Drewz Viewz here, back for Attack on Titan Season 3 reaction time. Normally I say back for Anime Monday, reacting to an anime on a Monday, but can't say that this week because it's not Monday. It's actually Wednesday when I'm filming this. Couldn't get it together to get the new episode out on Monday, so hopefully it'll be back on track next week, but a little late on this one. Regardless, I'm very excited to see what's going to happen because last time on, the very end of the episode, Krista decided, or Historia rather, refused to honor her father's wishes to get injected with the old Titan juice there and save the day in his eyes or whatever. She's going to free Eren. She wants him to destroy things. She even said some stuff like she doesn't care about humanity. She's turning emo now. So the dad licked the broken puddle, the broken syringe had a puddle of the stuff. He licked it. He's turning into some massive weird Titan, it seems like, even though he didn't want to have to do that, And we learned his brother before Historia's, I guess, uncle was the previous Titan in charge. Then it went down to his daughter. She's dead, obviously eaten by Grisha Jaeger, who was then in turn eaten by Eren, as we found out 2 episodes ago. So still don't know exactly what Eren's dad's plan there was, but it seems to be to get this power away from the Reese family. Meanwhile, Kenny, I'd said before that episode started, he seemed to have some plan of his own. Maybe the plan was to steal the power himself. He realized though then that he couldn't do that. It has to be someone of that family actually. So he decided to just sit back and watch, but he started untying Eren as well to make it more fair. But then, of course, Eren wasn't going to do it. No, Historia's trying to get him to, so we'll see what happens. I think we're going to see Eren back in Titan form this episode, though. If I had to take a guess, probably to combat this new Papa Reese Titan. And also, Levi and the squad trying to get in there. Hanji took a hard hit last time. Hopefully she's not dead. I don't think she is, but she was knocked out on the ground at the least, so we gotta see what's up with her. And the whole squad here, the whole Scouts crew. So yeah, without too much further ado, I'm already late to this one, so let's get to it. Alright, outside the walls of Orvud district, so I'm not sure what that is. Alright, they got Hanji. Looks like she is alive. Looks like this chick's still in charge. That will be the Titan transformation, I would imagine. Spooky. Kenny getting out of here? No, Eren, you're not getting eaten. Come on. What a statement. Can't be a good girl and I don't want to be God either. Really? The temple's getting destroyed again. Wow, that is big. I'm starting to really like Kenny. Yeah, there is. You gotta go tighten up, Eren. So is that gonna make him even bigger now? Looks like it. Her name is Kevin, and she just got caved in, it looks like. Ugh. It's pretty gross, honestly. Looks maybe like the Connie's mom one where she was transformed, she couldn't move and her arms and legs were too small. This one's moving, but looks like it can't stand up. There's Eren and crew. Okay. Let's pause that. An ability used by the armored titan and so forth for a titan to harden their body. Pretty self-explanatory. While in hiding, Eren Yeager conducted experiments to replicate this ability in order to plug Wall Maria. However, it wasn't until his attempt underground that he first succeeded in doing so. Okay, so that was the first time he did that hard, and I guess maybe he didn't get... I was thinking when he had what I think was the serum and chomped down on it there to transform, I thought it was going to make him bigger, but maybe it didn't. That normal, I mean... Okay, so it did do something, it just did that. Eren has leveled up. Seems accurate. This Orvud district or whatever where he's from. Yikes. Hope Team Eren's already on that. Ugh. Thing is pretty creepy. It's pretty good animation for the big ass titan there. Looks cool, despite being creepy.
レイスケの人間が始祖の巨人の力を得ても初代王の思想に支配され人類は巨人から解放されない初代王曰くこれが真の平和だって面白いことを考えてるじゃないかこれをあの巨人に食わせればロトレイスは人間に戻ります完全な始祖の巨人に戻すことはまだ可能なんですレイスを拘束し初代王の洗脳をエレン、そんなこと選択肢はもう一つありますつまり始祖の巨人の力について未知の要素が多すぎると思います確かにジローあの破滅的な平和思想の持ち主から始祖の巨人の力を取り上げている今の状態こそ人類にとって千載一遇の好機なんです初代王から私たち人類を救おうとしただけの選択を課せられたから
Maybe he wasn't a bad guy.
みんなを救いたいならあのイエーガー先生が何の考えもなくそんなことするわけがないよそうレイスケの血がなくてもきっと人類を救う手立てはあるだからエレンに地下室の鍵を託した
Are we finally gonna go there?
地下室って？あれですね。つまり大事ですよね。
Looks like Sasha gave up on it.
君のお父さんを殺すほかなくなる。
I think she'll be good with that.
礼拝堂の地下で私は巨人になったあなたを殺そうと本気で思った。それも人類のためなんて理由じゃないの。お父さんに嫌われたくなかった。でももうお別れしないと。
Say goodnight. Okay, so not where Eren's from. I guess I should have known that. Regiment District.
言い忘れていた。お前にやってもらうことがこの戦いが終わったら、お前は正当な王位継承者として女王になる。
No big deal.
正当な王位継承者が偽物から王冠を取り戻したって物語が必要なんだ。
父親と別れて面倒なしがらみからはようやくレイス家から離れて自分を取り戻したわけだ。かわいそうかと。
わかりました。次の任務は女王ですね。了解しました。ただ兵長、一つだけ条件が。
ああ、
自分の運命に自分で決着をつけさせてください。女王になったらあのチビを殴ってやればいい。
やはり夜明け頃にオルブドクに到達する見込みです。分かった。民を避難させるつもりだ。
避難はさせません。
何？
住人にはこのままオルブドクにとどまってもらいます。
正気か。
He's a rambler and a gambler. Saw that one coming. No surprise there on the TBC. Alright, so I like that line that I mentioned earlier from Historia where she said, like, I don't want to be a good girl or a god either. But now, at the end of the episode, she is accepting the fate to become queen. It seems like, albeit still not stepping aside in the fight here, staying with the team, which I like. So, yeah, she doesn't want to be a good girl, but she really is at heart, I feel like. Even despite her tough upbringing, might have a little more emo-ish attitude now than previous, but that's fitting, obviously. And she's a good character, I guess most of what I'm trying to say. And this episode is a lot about her, certainly. And the season in general has been a lot about her, so she does have this responsibility basically out of nowhere from her perspective, I guess. I like a lot of what she was saying there, and even the fact too where she's like, I was considering going along with what my father said just because I wanted him to like me or something along that lines, because she never grew up with him or really having a loving family, so that makes sense too. That's sad, but yeah, I like to see where her character's going here. And yeah, some good lines in this episode. I'm not sure if, you know, with the subtitling of these Attack on Titan episodes, I'm not sure if there's different sources that have different subtitles. This one seemed a little bit different to me, like some of the things they were saying. I was laughing at some of the lines. I don't know if they're translated exactly right. Some sounded even a little more modern or something, the way they're talking. I don't know, which more so than usual. At least I don't know. I liked when Kenny said like you done goofed or something, Rod. Yeah, I don't know if subtitles are different from different sources. But and also I noticed that Connie's name seemed to be spelled differently than normal in this one. I feel like, so that's something I noticed too. So Eren did learn the Titan hardening ability, or maybe didn't learn it, just gained it from drinking the new potion. And so he's just getting more and more powerful. Again, contemplating, should I let that Titan eat me or whatever to save the day? But no, it's not going to go that way. Eren's not dying here. And they're going to find out a different way. I mean, maybe the way they're going to figure out... So, I mean, this is the whole brainwashing thing, mind control thing. That's so... Eren's dad really was... It makes sense as well that he's not really a bad guy. He had his reason for killing the whole family, I guess. I mean, it was just the one sister that had the power, but I guess any of them could have gotten the ability. yeah, so I think the answer they're going to be looking for, I mean, they still need to get into that basement. Yes, Sasha, it is important, even though they always have obstacles to do before that it happens. But it's probably going to be something to do with the other Titan shifters, I feel like. I mean, they got to come back into the story in some way here, right? Maybe Historia gets reunited with Ymir at some point here, hopefully. Maybe that'll improve her mood as well. And gotta figure out what Erwin's plan is here. He's not going to evacuate the town, so they must factor into said plan. So I wonder what he is going to attempt. Also, I don't know if the Big Rod Titan is purposely going to this Orvud district or whatever, or that's just like the line he got into, or, you know, is he just mindlessly going there, or there is a reason for it? Probably the latter. We don't know too much about the region there. Well, yeah, so it wasn't too much new information in this one, other than the little bit about what Eren's dad's real reasoning was, and, you know, getting Eren's new power. Everything else we pretty much knew already. I mean, it's still a good episode. I liked it. Again, I mentioned also I liked the animation on the Big Rod Titan. But, yeah, and Hanji's messed up a little bit, but she's fine. She's alive. She's figuring things out, too. Kind of things we already knew for the most part. And with the thing at the end with the story, we knew that's what the plan was, to make her queen and all that. So, you know, not too much information there. And I'm not really coming up with anything for what Erwin's planning here, even though I brought it up. Can't think of what it'll be, but I guess they do. I mean, they do have to kill it, I guess. They can't take it alive. I'm not exactly sure why they can't just try to get him out of there, or get him to just transform back into the normal body. But I guess I will be finding all of this out and more next Anna Monday. Hopefully, if I get this next one out on Monday, like I plan to do all these. And be back for that one. Look out for that one. Drewz Viewz, the channel here. You like these reactions, do please subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment if you like. Get a little conversation going. Don't spoil me on the manga. I'm not reading that, so I'm keeping it fresh for the anime here. And until then, I'm up out of here. Peace. Hail, Queen Historia.